Within our existing markets, we've got more than 30 active projects.
Yeah, there's over 30 new developments, about 720 megawatts of active data center development.
Yeah, and of that new 700 will push us well over 2 gigawatts. And that growth trajectory that we've been on, together and with the team over the last several years has been astronomical. We've got a lot of projects going. We're building around the world. We are expanding in multiple new markets, many of the key tier 1 and tier 2 markets. We're also acquiring land in a number of new markets, which in and of itself is its own endeavor to really fuel, as you said, that growth.
I'm most excited about some of these new markets that we're entering. We've just entered Paris and are going to have an exciting development there. Also in Johor, Malaysia is one of our new expansions as well. So kind of excited to kind of get into those markets, explore them with our existing clients, and also maybe explore them with some new clients.
How are we adjusting to meet the needs of our clients as we go forward?
One of the things that we have been focused on is changing the design to be more efficient, more optimal, and as you mentioned, more dense. And what that means is our customers are deploying equipment that is unlike anything we've ever seen. So for us, that's kind of defining a standard design and taking that standard design globally. But the best part of our standard design is the flexibility we've built in, because we knew our customers were going to start pushing us to do different things.
When we think about AI in the data center, that shift has created a change in how we manage the data centers.
Some of that innovation includes the liquid cooling technologies that we've deployed in our data centers. So what we are doing is delivering a liquid right to the rack, and then that liquid is then taken from the rack. There's manifolds where there's liquid going up and down, and it's actually running over a plate that's right on top of that GPU to be more efficient and extract the heat that's being generated from that CPU right at the source.
So let's talk about Chicago. Really, really important market for us. We are growing and investing in that market in a big way.
Now our footprint there can expand to 5 buildings, over 200 megawatts of capacity.
We will have a substation on site. Why is it such a strategic market for us?
There's a lot of connectivity and a huge network for investments for the financial district. That's kind of what makes Chicago not only a hyperscale market, Steve, dealing with a lot of the cloud providers, but also a huge, valuable enterprise market for some of these financial services companies. The Chicago campus is great because we started with Chicago 1, which was a 36 megawatt building with that flexible design, and most of it is air-cooled today. CH2 is almost an identical mirror image, 36 megawatts. CH3, we've modified the design a little bit, turning it into a 32 megawatt building, but we're building a more dense solution in anticipation for the AI liquid demand. CH4, CH5 are also bigger footprints. CH4 is going to be a 54 megawatt building, and we're still designing CH5, but we anticipate it in being ready to deploy liquid or air or a combination of the two based on what our customer demands are.
Well, thank you, Bruno. Really appreciate it. It's always fun to talk about not just what we're doing around the globe, but in this case today, really looking at Chicago and an exciting opportunity for us and for our clients as well.
Likewise, Steve. Great talking to you. Great seeing you again as well.
Great.